So part 2 on the BMW M5. So part 2 on the BMW M5. So today in this video I am going to be doing the E34 M5. So E34 M5 from 1988. So from 1988. So 1988 to 1990 to 1995. So from 1988 to 1995. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted when I'm making uploads. Alright. So without any further ado, let's begin. So the E34 M5. So the E34 M5 from 1988 to 1990, from 1988 to 1995. Starting off with overview, as always. So let's begin. Production. So production was 1988. So from 1988 to 1995. The designer is Ulf Hayes. Body and chassis next. Body style, two types is a four-door sedan and a four-door sedan and five-door wagon. So body and chassis are on. Body style, so body and chassis. Body style, four-door sedan. So four-door sedan. So four-door sedan and a five-door wagon. A.K.A. four-door saloon and five-door estate. Layout is front engine, rear-wheel drive. Powertrain is next. So powertrain is next. Starting off with the engine. So it's naturally aspirated S38 straight six. But there's two versions. There's a 3.5 and a 3.8 liter version. Out of those two, I picked a 3.8 liter. Say 3.8 liter. 3.8 liter. So 3.8 liter naturally aspirated S38 straight six. I'd still go with that one. Transmission is next. Two types. First one we got is the 5-speed manual from 88 to 94. Say from 1988. So 1988. So 1988 to 1994. So transmission, the first one we got is a 5-speed manual. That's great. Going off to a flying start. 5-speed manual from 1988. It's at 1988 to 1988. So our 5-speed manual. 5-speed manual. 1988 to 1994. And then we got a 6-speed manual. Say a 6-speed manual. Keeps getting better. This time it's from 1994. So 1994. 1994. So 1994 to 1994 to 1995. Now we're on dimensions. Wheelbase 2760 millimeters. 108.7 inches. Length, so approximately 2700. So wheelbase approximately 2760 millimeters. 108.7 inches. Length approximately 4720. So 4720 millimeters. 185.8 inches. Width approximately 1750 millimeters, 68.9. Run up is close to like 69, 70 inches. So width, approximately 1750 millimeters, 68.9 inches. Height, width 1750 millimeters, 68.9 inches. Height 1392, so 1392 millimeters, 54.8 inches. Curb weight 1745 kilos, which is 3,847 pounds. Well, 1.7 tons. It's not bad, but if it would have been like 1.5, 1.4 tons, so a little bit lighter, that would kind of improve it a little bit better. I don't know, maybe 1,200 or 1,100 kilos, or 1,000 kilos in total, approximately, or below that. That'd be quite cool. It would be a monster, like a beast in total. With lighter weights will help with better performance. Alright, so the E34, the E34 generation of the M5 was produced from September 1988 to September 1988 to September 1988 to August 1995, powered by the S38, so S38 straight six engine, an evolution, so an evo of the previous generations straight six. It was initially produced in a sedan body style with a left-hand drive touring or wagon version or estate version, following in 1992. So in 1992, production of M5 models began. So production of M5 models began with the painted body shell of an E34 5.0. So production of M5 models began with the painted body shell. So painted body shell of an E34 5 Series. So 5 Series at the BMW Dingolfing plant. So production of M5 models began with the painted body shell of an E34 5 Series at the E34 5 Series at the BMW Dingolfing plant in Bavaria, Germany. So BMW Dingolfing plant in Bavaria, Germany. The shells were then transported to BMW M GmbH in Garching. So in the city of Garching in Bavaria, near Munich or München, Germany. So the state of Germany. So the shells were then transported to BMW M GmbH in Garching, where the car was assembled by hand over a period of 2 weeks. Only the South African M5 was entirely assembled at the Roslyn, South Africa assembly plant for complete knockdown. Kits supplied from Garching, Germany. The M5 Touring, which was BMW M Division's first wagon, as well as the last hand-built M car, saw 891 units. 891 units produced. Total production, so total production of the E34, so E34, so total production of the E34 M5 was 12,000. So 12,254 units, of which 8,000, so total production, so total production of the E34 M5 was 12,254 units, of which 8,344 were 3.5 liters, and 3,910 were 3.8 liters. In the North American market, only the 3.5 liter version was sold, model years 1981, 1993. Cosmetic changes to the exterior from the standard E34 included both unique front and rear bumpers and side rocker panels, contributing to a drag coefficient of 0.32 from the original 0.30, or just 0.3 in general. And interior updates included a unique gear shift, surround, so both a unique gear shift surround and rear headrests. Rear headrests. The second Gen M5 was introduced with the mighty S38. Say with the 3.5 liter naturally aspirated. The 3.5 liter naturally aspirated. So the second Gen M5 was introduced with the 3.5 liter naturally aspirated S38. So S38 B36 straight six engine, which generated 311 horsepower. Pretty good at 6,900 RPM, almost 7,000 RPM, and 360 newton meters. Say 360 newton meters. 360 newton meters. So 360 newton meters, 266 pound-feet of torque at 4,750 RPMs. So 4,750 RPM. So 4,750 RPMs. It's housing a factory 0 to 60 mile an hour acceleration time of 6.3 seconds. What? Really? I was expecting like 5, maybe like the sub like mid to late 5-second range, plus 6.3. Damn, that's kind of slow for a 90s sports car. What? I don't believe that. So the second Gen M5 was introduced with the S38 B36. So the 3.5 liter, so 3.5 liter naturally aspirated S38, so S38 S38 B36 straight six engine. had the S38 B36 engine, which generated 311 horsepower at 6,900 RPM and 360 newton-meters, 266 pound-feet of torque at 4,750 RPMs, touting a factory 0 to 60 acceleration time of 6.3 seconds. So 6.3 seconds. Top speed was electronically limited to 155. So it's a lot better than what Japanese cars would basically do, or any cars in Japan. Because in Japan, they limit the cars to 112 miles an hour, whereas us in Europe is limited to 155 miles an hour. So top speed was electronically. Electronically limited to 155 miles an hour, 250 kilometers an hour. All right, now we got updates. So I'll be back real quick. North America and South Africa, which continued with a 3.5-liter engine. So 3.5-liter engine due to emission laws. Power increased to 335 horsepower. Well, technically it would do like 340 horsepower, probably, leading to a factory 0 to 60 mile an hour acceleration time of 5.9 seconds, so below 6 seconds flat. It's astonishing. 5.9 seconds. 5.9 seconds, that's not bad. Say 5.9 seconds. And the ignition changed to a distributor-less system, with each cylinder having a individual coil. BMW also used a dual mass flywheel in place of the single in the 3.5-liter version for both a smoother idle and throttle input at the expense of response. The standard SLS, not to be confused with the AMG SLS for Mercedes. That's not what I'm talking about. So the standard SLS system, which stands for self-leveling suspension. So self-leveling suspension system, which maintained a constant ride height in the rear, was replaced with EDC 3 Plus, which stands for electronic damper control. So electronic damper control 3 Plus and electronically controlled. So both an electronically controlled and hydraulic. So both an electronically controlled and hydraulically regulated system that can switch between comfort's P setting. So comfort's P setting and a more track oriented S setting. A six-speed Getrag 420G manual. So a 6-speed Getrag 420G manual was introduced in 1994. That's great. Say 1994. Now we got M system wheels. The M5 came with an unusual wheel design from both 1988 to 1992. Say 1988 to 1992. So it's a 4-year difference between the late 80s and the early 90s. The M5 featured the three-piece style 20 M system wheels, which consisted of magnesium unidirectional bolt-on wheel covers and an aluminum assembly with concentric fins that bolt onto the front of the black 5-spoke forged aluminum wheels. According to BMW, the cover increased outside airflow to the brake. So according to BMW, the cover increased outside airflow to the brake assembly by 25% to improve cooling. So that's great. In 1992, BMW changed the design to the M System 2s. So M System 2s, nicknamed Throwing Stars, which they do look cool. I've seen in YouTube videos like people like having those E34 wheels and then naming them Throwing Stars, which they kind much improved brake cooling from the brake cooling from the combination. So from the combination of both the larger openings and fins placed in the driving direction in May 1994. So in the middle of the early mid 90s. So in May 1994, the M5 switched to 18-inch, so 18-inch style 37 and parallel wheels that did away with the finned cover entirely. Next up is special editions. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. So special editions. There are 4 special editions of the E34 M5. The Kekota, I can't pronounce it. It's spelled C-E-C-O-T-T-O. The Kekota Vinkelhock. So Kekota Vinkelhock. So Kekota Vinkelhock. And 20 Jade editions, which were offered as left-hand drive Euro spec models. That's great. I would prefer that. Respect. So that was LHD. While the RHD UK limited edition was only sold in the UK in 1991. So by the way, LHD stands for left-hand drive. RHD stands for right-hand drive. In 1991, BMW asked 2 racers. So in 1991, BMW asked 2 racers, well, 2 racing drivers. So BMW asked 2 racing drivers to design their ideal version of the E34 M5. The Kekota edition M5. So the Kekota edition M5, named after Johnny Kekota, or his full name is Johnny Alberto. So Johnny Alberto Kekota Barcelo, born January 25th, 1956, who is a Venezuelan former pro Grand Prix motorcycle racer and auto racer. He rose to prominence as a teenage prodigy in 1975 when he became the youngest motorcycle road racing world champion at the age of 19, despite the auspicious intro to his motorcycle racing career. He suffered numerous injuries and mechanical. So he suffered numerous injuries. So both numerous injuries and mechanical problems, while curtailed his success in motorcycle Grand Prix racing. So in 1991, BMW asked 2 racers to design their ideal version of the E34. So to design their ideal version of the E34 M5, the Kekota edition M5, named after Johnny Kekota, featured several luxury items fitted, including Napa leather for both the steering wheel and heated seats. A total of 22 Kekota E34 M5s were produced, with options of having either 266 or 266, and Mauritius blue, so Mauritius blue metallic paint, code number 287, so 287, and either light parchment or light silver gray upholstery for the interior. Mauritius kind of sounds like a Lithuanian word or a Latin word, but anyways, the other M5 Special Edition, dedicated to a race driver was the Winkelhoek Edition, named after touring car driver Joachim Winkelhoek, born October 24th, 1960, and who was a German motor racing driver. So age 63, born October 24th. Say October 24th, 1960, age 63. In Weiblingen in West Germany. Say West, so which is a town in West Germany. So West Germany. Say the other M5 Special Edition, dedicated to a race driver, was the Winkelhoek Edition, named after touring car driver Joachim Winkelhoek. The resulting car was a lightweight M5 stripped of some amenities. The Winkelhoek Edition features a smaller battery, the reduced US spec, 81 liter fuel tank, reduced sound deadening, and deletion of non-essential items such as rear headrests, vanity mirrors, rear window switches, and fog lights. The Recaro front seat design. The Recaro front seat design, suede covered 385 millimeter M Technic 2 steering wheel, shift knob, parking brake handle, and red seat belts were similar to those on the BMW E30, so E30 M3 Sport Evo. Say BMW E30 M3 Sports Evolution. A total of 51 Winkelhoek E34 M5s were produced with the options of having jet black code number. So jet black code number 668. If it was 666, it would be the devil's number. Which people do say that number 666 is known as like the devil's number. So a total of 51 Winkelhoek E34 M5s were produced with the options of having jet black codename 668 with contrasting lower body panels and sterling silver metallic paint, code number 244. The 20 Jade Motorsport Edition was built to celebrate BMW Motorsport's 20th anniversary in 1992. 20 cars were produced, all Euro spec, so all Euro spec 3.8 liter models. Say 3.8 liter models. Offered only in Mugello racetrack in Italy. Code number 274. So code number 274. The anniversary edition had a number of aesthetic trim upgrades, such as carbon fiber dash panels. So carbon fiber dash panels, red seat belts embroidered with BMW Motorsport, and M-Technic rear view mirrors, unique seat, so both unique seat center and door trim fabric. So door trim fabric were matched with Alcantara, which was also used on the steering wheel. So steering wheel shifter. So the steering wheel shifter and e-brake or parking brake. The UK limited edition. So the UK limited edition. I can't talk. The UK limited. So the UK limited edition. So the UK limited edition was produced from March to June 1995. So March to June 1995. So it was 3 months to commemorate the end of right-hand drive. So right-hand drive E34. The end of right-hand drive, or RHD E34 M5 production. 50 cars were produced in one of two color and trim combinations. So Rosso Red Metallic, code number 369, with a champagne extended leather interior and natural poplar wood trim. 15 were built. Or Orinoco metallic code name, code number 406, with a bicolor, petrol and mint extended leather interior and graphite bird's eye maple wood trim. Like I didn't say maple syrup, because that would be weird. So bird's eye maple wood. So maple wood trim. 35 were built. Say 35 were built. Each E34. So each E34. So each E34 M5 limited edition. So limited edition is equipped with the 3-spoke sport steering wheel. So steering wheel, shadow line trim, power sunroof. So power sunroof, power front seats, headlight washers. So headlight washers and manual air conditioning. A numbered plaque appears on the center console. Additionally, 20 M5, so 20 M5 during Electa models. So Electa is spelled E-L-E, so E-L-E-K-T-A, Electa models. So Electa models were assembled for distribution. So distribution in Italy in 1995. These were finished in either sterling silver over marine blue, so marine blue leather, or British racing green over tobacco leather. So over tobacco leather and featured tobacco leather and featured extended leather interior. So leather interior, as well as unique it's debated. So it's debated as to whether or not these cars constitute a true special edition, as they were ordered directly by a group of Italian BMW dealers. So Italian BMW dealers. Italian BMW dealers. This is killing me. Italian BMW dealers. BMW developed a prototype convertible model, which featured an electric folding cloth roof and a steeper rigged windshield than a standard M5. Steel reinforcements were added under both side valance panels to reduce body flex. A curb weight was approximately 100 kilos. So 100 kilos, 220 pounds. 220 pounds heavier, so more than the sedan model. The prototype was never given. So the prototype was never given the green light for production due to financial considerations. And last but certainly not the very least is motorsport. BMW Australia. BMW Australia. BMW Australia entered an E34 M5. So E34 M5 in the Australian 1992. So Australian 1992. Australian 1992 Bathurst or Bathurst. I can't really do an Australian accent for that. I mean, I can, but only a little bit. Say Australian 1992. So Australian 1992. 1992 Bathurst. So Bathurst 12-hour production car endurance race, placing second overall, and so second place overall, and first place in its class. So first place in its class. So that's definitely a thumbs up for that. Brilliant. That definitely deserves a thumbs up. I mean, you gotta give it to them. Like, they're just brilliant. So in first place in its class. Gotta hand it to them. They're awesome. So in first place in its class. It was driven by former F1 champion, so Formula 1 champion, Alan Jones. Former Australian F1 champion Alan Jones, Neville Crichton, and BMW touring car driver. So BMW touring car driver. Tony Longhurst. Although his actual name is Anthony Lawrence Longhurst, born October 1st. So October 1st, 1957, in Sydney, Australia. BMW touring car driver Tony Longhurst, even though his name is Anthony Lawrence Longhurst. I don't know why, but oh well. Oh well. Alright, so that is it. So for my next E30, so for my next M5 video, so that's it. I guess so that's it for tonight. So for my next for my next M5 video will be about everybody's favorite one, the E39. That's right, E39 M5. So that's gonna be the next one for my video. So the next M5 I'll be doing is the E30. Can't even talk. Let's take a deep breath. And breathe out. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. So for my next M5 video will be about the E39 M5 from 1998 to 2003. Right? So that'll be it for tonight. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted when I make new uploads. Alright. So that's gonna end it for tonight. So I'll see you guys soon. In the next video. But until then, stay safe. Have a great evening and have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. I'll see you guys soon. Good night, guys. Good night.